are here with Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Switch by RDVvsTheWorld, my good friend. Good luck, have fun, and kick it off.
Thank you, my friend Thextera. You legend. All right, hey, I'm RDV. Got my friend Nick.
Yes, hello.
We've also got another friend here.
We have
it's
another friend.
The custom BSG Pikmin plushie that you can donate for right here.
Specifically made for this run, of
Specifically
course.
made for this, yeah.
Just because
Ronald
Ronald decided to
Are
run
you guys
this.
ready to start?
Yes.
We're running this on normal difficulty. They added like different difficulties to this version, but
ultra spicy even.
this one's faster.
Can we do that one?
For speedrunners.
Can we do that
All right,
one?
can you give me a countdown?
All right,
You do
3,
the countdown.
2, 1, go!
All right, so the story of this game is that there's these people from this planet called Kopai, I think, or Kopai, I'm not sure how you pronounce
I think it's Kopai, from what I remember, but maybe I'm wrong.
And they're kind of just out of food, and they're trying to go to another planet to harvest seeds for more food. This is like the last planet they checked, and miraculously it has the food they need, so that's what we're here for. However, on the way we crash landed, and these are our little Pikmin friends that we get introduced to here. These are the yellows, which you can throw higher than most Pikmin, and are also resistant to electricity, which will become relevant later. So we're playing as Captain Charlie right now, one of the 3 captains you play as in this run. Just, you know, just trying some mushrooms for later.
So basically what we'll be doing is just exploiting this planet for all of its resources, and then we'll leave it to die.
Yeah.
Cool stuff, cool stuff.
Also worth mentioning that on the crash, we lost the cosmic drive key to our ship. We haven't even gotten our ship yet, so I don't know why I'm talking about this quite yet, but that's also what we need to get off this planet. So we have basically 2 objectives going on. We want to harvest seeds, but also be able to get the means to go back to our home planet, because otherwise, you know, what's the point?
Kind of pointless, yeah.
Yeah.
Might need that.
But we also need food to survive, so we'll be getting some food during this run, but not much, because how this game works is
Just
that
enough.
every day you need some food to survive, but we're going to be doing it this game. We're completing it in 7 days total, so we don't actually need that much fruit.
Don't worry, we're not going to take 7 days to complete the 7 days, but...
Anyway, here's the best strat in the game. These Pikmin are too slow, so you push them forward.
Just seems a bit abusive, but...
I mean, hey,
it's good stuff.
We want to go fast. We, you know, gotta just
Yeah,
help our
gotta
buddies
do
out, you know?
some manual labor.
Definitely not complaining. They definitely like being pushed around, okay?
All right, okay, cool stuff. So when are the orange Pikmin? You know,
I wish they existed. In fact, orange Pikmin, I think, can be seen in the like credits of Pikmin 1.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of like at the end of Pikmin 1. There's a cutscene where you see a lot of different colored Pikmin, but they don't all make an
Oh, I
appearance.
remember that cutscene, but they
Yeah.
literally have yet to show up, and we'll see.
Also, a little glitch here where if you use the whistle like right there, it teleports to you so that the Pikmin actually don't walk back under here right now after this cutscene. I
Nice.
kind of neat for that pellet. So on this first day, we're just trying to grow our Pikmin numbers a little bit. Let's see if I can actually get some of these guys. Come on, 1 would be nice. All right, I'll deal with it.
The pellets are for just making more, because Pikmin are asexual, I guess. They're like plants, and they just you just put pellets in, and then they pop out on top of this little thing. What are those called?
These are called onions.
Oh, yeah,
they don't look like
onions.
onions, but they're called
They're
onions.
onions, we swear.
So just, you know, growing some more Pikmin, because we need to be able to, we need 20 Pikmin to be able to push this back, and it just so happens that we get 21. I don't need the extra, but, you know, might as well take it since we're here and bottlenecked anyway.
We're literally just waiting for the Pikmin. Can we push them again, or...?
No, not when they're holding this. Only with the bitch pieces, which is actually a new mechanic that they added to this game.
Oh yeah, the bridge building, I remember that.
A lot of tasks that Pikmin do in this, they do automatically, and then they move back to where the task began, which sometimes is inconvenient, but most of the time it's cool. Also did a trick there called Seat Manip, where if a object comes in when Pikmin are getting spat out, it will also do some advance if there's another object under it. So instead of just, you know, spitting out 2, I think they spat out 5.
Oh, interesting.
Ahead of time before it hit the onion and did the popping animation
I see. So now we're going dark.
into this cave.
To this spooky cave. Honestly, I didn't expect when I played this game, but it's actually kind of spooky sometimes.
Sometimes. Also, one thing you probably wouldn't have noticed is by turning the camera a slight amount, you actually skip the cutscene of Elf jumping up a tiny bit and being like, "Ooh, mushrooms!"
Ooh,
Just by
exciting.
having a different camera angle. It's really cool.
That is really random but epic. Surely, Ronald, you can also tell me what the limit of the Pikmin is, the total Pikmin count.
Hopefully, we'll never hit it. It's 100.
Okay, well,
We
hopefully.
don't actually need that many Pikmin
Oh.
for most of the run.
All right, fine.
And these are probably the best opportunities we have to have donations read out or the host to just, pop in and say some words because, I love Dexter's voice.
Oh, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Please
It's going to consume some fruit
bless
here.
us with your beautiful voice.
We only have fruit for 3 days, so we have to find food for 4 more days, basically.
That's not that much.
Oh, sure thing. Well, I can talk about the prize that Nick is holding. Actually, it is made by Rhinabo. She is sponsoring
Wonderful.
several prizes to BSG. She's a plush maker and game developer who is currently working on Floating Wonderland, a retro-style 2D puzzle platformer that uses gravity to solve puzzles as you progress through several different stages. Follow @FloatingWonder on Twitter for updates. I'll post the chat and the link as well in a bit.
Where's the chat in the link?
No,
Did
he
I hear
said
that
to
correctly?
chat.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
Oh,
chat.
okay,
To
okay.
chat. I almost thought he said it wrong, but he didn't. It's all
Nah,
good.
We're almost
All
caught
right.
up. Almost caught up. Quick enough.
Almost. We'll get him
Uh,
next time.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, yeah,
no,
sorry,
we're
sorry.
entering day
Keep,
2
keep
now.
going. Keep
All
going.
right, all right.
We're
Wait,
entering
no?
day 2 now.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a complicated day.
All right.
All right. So
I get it.
All right, so we're playing as Elf right now. We're by ourselves, and we're trying to reunite with this other captain called, with this other character called Brittany, who we can find in this level. That's going to be the main objective of this day. So I'm just dividing the Pikmin here so that we can get multiple tasks going at once. Just throwing Pikmin over this bridge that we have yet to build to already put them on this wall while everything else is going on, so that hopefully is done by the time we get there. Which is one of the cool things about Pikmin is the ability to multitask.
Or it's like the thing that makes you suck at it. Me, in particular. I'm so untalented at this game. But it's really cool, like, when you can do multiple things at one time, but I'm just not very good at it. So now we're bridge building, I suppose, and then we're almost done, right? Haha. Not quite, actually, no.
No, this day is actually one of the more complicated and longer days in the run. This is just the beginning of what's to come.
Fun for the whole family.
Well, one thing that actually also changed in this game, this was originally a Wii U game, and this Switch port, you can actually charge freely in this. You don't have to lock onto things specifically, and the camera also doesn't shift when you lock onto things, which is different from the Wii U version. Also, to make the whistle like at least twice as big, it is. I never really thought about it, but when I played, went back to Pikmin 3 on the Wii U for a tiny bit, I just noticed how tiny the whistle was. All right, this wall's done. I'm gonna have them attack the Bulborb in the meantime. Hopefully, there's no casualties, and by the sounds of it, they got the Bulborb just fine. All right, so there we see our first fruit. We're not getting it.
Oh. But that strawberry
Um,
did look pretty good, so.
It does look good. I really like how this game looks, especially for
The visuals
I
are
guess
really
Wii U
on
games.
point. Yeah.
Don't look bad at all, but you know.
No, it looks
Yeah,
great.
I really like how it looks. Here's my favorite enemy. Don't know its name. It's dead.
That
So we just unlocked the rocks,
the
which
rocks.
is my favorite Pikmin ever.
The rock
because
Pikmin
I
are.
just enjoy the idea of a living rock that you're throwing to do your work for you. It's pretty cool.
I agree with
when
you
I was young, I
fully.
loved throwing like rocks and make them like skid over the water. You know? So,
Yeah, no, I can't relate, but I understand nature. Yes, throw a rock.
yeah.
Absolutely.
My favorite Pikmin. So what makes the rock Pikmin different from the red Pikmin? The red Pikmin are resistant to fire. I haven't really like seen that be applicable yet. They're also a tiny bit stronger than most Pikmin. The rock Pikmin can destroy glass, and also
They're just
they're
buff.
they're also really strong.
Yeah, they're just
However,
really buff.
they don't really latch on like other Pikmin do.
They just kind of bonk into things. They just run into things, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. They're just solid rock.
All right, so we just freed Brittany.
Brittany.
I have 3 rocks over there. That's inconvenient. so that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna charge the rest of the Pikmin on this.
That is egg yolk, by the way, and it makes your Pikmin have flowery heads instead of leaf.
Catch up, guys. Yeah, so one thing I did neglect, there's this nectar thing in these eggs. They call it nectar.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
It changes the state which Pikmin are in from being a leaf to a flower, or, you know, if they're a bud, they can also go to a flower. And that makes them stronger and faster, you know.
Which is what we would like.
Yeah.
Makes the whole game a little easier.
Which, that was actually missing quite a bit from the Wii version. Also, cool strat coming up here. So these Pikmin cannot swim.
Yep, and you get this horrible little animation of them drowning.
They cannot swim.
You can just kind of drag them across like this. And this is definitely not how you're supposed to do it, but it works. Pretty neat.
Wait, did I get all the leaves? No, that's unfortunate. That's fine. Yeah, so usually you're supposed to throw a captain across, because another new mechanic they added to this Pikmin game is that you can actually throw captains instead of just the Pikmin, which you can use to reach different areas. You're supposed to, you know, throw all your Pikmin over. That's a slightly bit faster.
I guess the big reason for throwing the captains is then that you can switch between the captains, right? And then you can do like 2 batches of different things with the different captains.
Yes, that is a big mechanic in this game.
Big mechanic for this, and I always struggled with that because, again, I'm not very good at multitasking. But regardless, it's super cool.
Alright, so we're coming up on our first boss. So there's actually a signal coming from here, and we hope that it's our captain, Charlie, which we played as in the beginning. Obviously, we know it's not going to be Charlie because this area looks nothing alike. This is the Armored Modad. We're going to use the rocks to break his tail open, revealing his weak point. Where this guy moves is completely RNG. Let's see if we can get a good pattern. I meant to attack him more. That's fine, though. Alright. So he can just do that, as opposed to just immediately coming down back from the wall.
Oh,
so this is
great.
He's taking his time. he's just
going
vibing.
for a stroll.
Yeah.
No worries at all. All right.
There we go. That's the Armored Modad.
That was fast.
Yeah.
I dare I say.
Most enemies, you know, get defeated quite quickly in this. Because we're playing on the easy difficulty, which halves enemy health.
The normal difficulty, Ronald. Not easy.
Oh, that's annoying. All right. So while that's coming back, we're going to just grow a tiny bit more amount of Pikmin. In the meantime, might as well also flower them up. So that means that they're faster.
Wonderful.
Gotta love the Pikmin noises. I like imagining the fact that someone had to voice them.
Oh, I'm sure they... Yeah, no. That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
No, I love Pikmin in general. It's just really cool vibe and extremely chill. But also kind of gruesome because you're, you know, killing bugs and things, and the Pikmin just get munched by bugs, and yeah.
Haven't seen it happen yet.
No, not yet.
Fingers crossed.
Zero dead Pikmin by the end of the run, ideally.
Doesn't actually matter too much in certain scenarios. I mean, the reds are pretty disposable soon.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
It actually grabbed on nice. So one thing that they definitely messed up a tiny bit when they made this version of the game is that Pikmin tend to just have trouble grabbing on, like onto most things. So the fact that they immediately grabbed onto the phone like that's actually really nice.
Oh, okay. I do remember always throwing them, and they would just kind of stand there asking what they're supposed to do
all the time.
Great.
The Pikmin are both smarter in this game and a bit dumber.
Nice.
Anyway,
so that's already day 2.
Yeah. This would be a good opportunity again to the host to just
say things.
Chip in, no, just say some words.
All right, no problem. Okay. As always, you can consider using your free monthly Prime Gaming subscription right here on the ESA channel. You will get access to all the ESA emotes as well as several BSG emotes, and you get to support both events. We also want to thank Veilig Reserveren for offering BSG a ticketing system for our events. Veilig Reserveren is a Dutch ticketing system offering a back-end system for a variety of events. More?
Oh, yeah, I got a tiny bit.
All right. You want to go to more on-site speedrunning events? Our brothers in the UK are hosting UKSG Autumn 2022. It is held in Glasgow and runs from the 3rd to the 4th September 2022. They'll also be raising money for Crysis.
And all right, with that done, we're about to have the biggest sequence break in the game. Gonna be a fun one. Day 3. So we're gonna be actually going to the snow area we saw on the first day. And do you remember anything from this level?
I remember not having fun in the distant tundra because I don't know, I was just kind of overwhelmed with how what you were supposed to do.
What you were supposed to do? Oh, then you're gonna like this one. Because I like what we're gonna do.
We're not gonna do what we're supposed to do, I assume?
Oh, absolutely not. We're speedrunners.
Let's
If
go.
we get the opportunity to, why would we?
Great.
Want to go fast, right?
Yes.
All right, so here we're gonna get introduced to the yellow Pikmin. Yellow onion's right there. So of course we're gonna unlock it. No, we're just gonna take these guys along.
Oh. Okay. That's not legal, sir. Get back.
All right.
Get back in there.
It's gonna. Oh, it's a bit. Okay, that was a bit interesting. All right, here's an interesting looking route we can use to clip even more out of bounds. There we go. So usually you're supposed to, grow yellows here to get out of this cave, but here's the loading zone to get out.
Nice.
So now we've got the yellows, but we haven't activated the yellow onion yet, which is going to be applicable.
Isn't that going to be a problem?
Also, that wall is just a suggestion. That specific face of that wall, you can just walk up. It's awesome.
I saw. Honestly, the last thing I expected during a Pikmin run is out of bounds shenanigans like this.
There's an invisible wall I had to clip through there. So I'm actually surrounded by a lot of invisible walls here that I want to avoid. If I get back in bounds, that would be not ideal. So this is actually my favorite part of the run a little bit. Well, favorite part, I like this. Look at this. Just having a chill little walk before the madness kind of thing, So you're never supposed to be here. This is way out of bounds. Also got to be a bit careful here while I'm navigating, because you can actually fall out of bounds here despite it looking like a full level. So there's not floor everywhere.
That rock is not real.
Also to the left there would have been a void. So some of these lines are actually a lot more precise than they might look. So I'm glad how that went, since I'm tiny bit rusty on it.
Oh, there you
so
go.
that was actually really nice. Gonna call out all our remaining Pikmin. So at the start, we put the 5 yellows in a specific spot. We're just gonna electrocute them to have them in a good spot, I guess.
That's reasonable.
So one thing about the motion controls in this game that's really convenient is that it can reach everywhere. And as long as Pikmin are in your squad, technically, you can just take them into any loading zone. As long as they're in, as long as they count in the number you see in the bottom right. Doesn't matter where they're on the map. You enter a loading zone while they're in your squad, they will join you.
Oh, wonderful. And
So-
now we're here.
Really convenient placement for this yellow flower to turn our Pikmin into. I didn't put that one. All right.
Oh.
There we go. We need 10 Pikmin to activate the thing that damages the boss, so it's a good thing that that flower was right there, because we only have 5 yellows right now. That's the only thing that's making this this skip work. Let's see if I can get this. Ah, barely missed the 2 cycle. Okay, I'm gonna play it a bit safe here. So there's another electricity thing I could activate, but there's gonna be a cutscene soon, and I need the boss to be close to me as that happens. All right.
Oh, he turns invisible right in the 3rd phase. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. Don't
I'm
remember.
gonna make sure he's here. All right, now we can just rush him. All right, not a 2 cycle, but still pretty solid day overall, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's already the end of day 3. Charlie was eaten by that thing at the beginning, and now we have him back. That was day 3.
The boys are back in town.
That's the entire level, by the way, where you're in the beginning you were supposed to just like make the captains meet up again and then throw each other and just go all the way around. Even go back to the area we started out on to be like, so someone's been here. But you never see that in this category.
I remember that part. Yeah, no, you just completely skipped like 90% of the entire level.
We had 10 Pikmin deaths, but we had no Pikmin deaths. Did you catch that, by the way?
I did not see that. No, that's very interesting.
The 10 yellows we have, we can't actually take them with us. But they
because
also
you
don't count. We don't have an onion to put them in.
So they technically die, but they also don't.
They didn't. The yellow onion did not, in fact, merge with the master onion, which happened when we got the rock Pikmin. Both onions merged together. So now we can just take them out of the same onion, as opposed to in the original 2 games where you had the 3, like you had individual onions for each Pikmin. Here they just were like, what if we just made them combine into one?
Yep.
Which is convenient.
It
Also
is.
out of food now, so we should also get food on this day.
But
Day 4.
you don't actually have the yellow Pikmin onion.
No,
accounted
we have no
for at all.
yellows.
All right.
We have no yellows for the rest of this run.
We won't need them. I
Completely
assume?
skipped. Yep, we won't need them.
Nice. Well, not really nice for the yellow Pikmin, I guess.
If
but
you think the sequence break stopped there,
I would be wrong. Oh, boy.
First try, that's actually awesome. Those are way harder than they
Nice.
look. Awesome. Walking over
right.
here to actually hit a trigger to get rid of an invisible wall that's over here, because they do try and stop you from doing these glitches. But
you know,
yeah.
just Ronald doing, you know, just you know.
So if I didn't walk back with Britannia like I just did, I would have not been able to actually enter this load zone, because there's conveniently a trigger right there to get us up to that story sequence.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not meant to be on day 4.
Yeah, for the record,
Not
there's
quite.
just an entire area where we could get more fruit and get more things. We're already at the boss. This is
Yeah.
the boss.
Okay.
Also on the way here, we got rid of our other captain, so we only have the one captain in this fight. So the Alpha's not as annoying.
Oh, don't say that about Alf.
So this is the belching mirror slug, I think it's what it's called. Sand belching mirror slug. Actually, we can just... No, we can't check. Right. That's a Wii U thing.
Yeah, that is a Wii U thing. On the gamepad, you could have checked all the infos.
While we're fighting, gonna have the Pikmin dig up some bombs over there, which are conveniently on that ledge.
Damn.
And this, we're making quick work of them. This boss is usually a lot more RNG dependent, and much of a longer fight on both the Wii U version and the other difficulties. But for any percent, you know, we can just play on the easy one.
Nice.
Am I allowed to interrupt for just a...
Absolutely.
Yes, sure, actually.
All right.
Not much else going on here. Just
First of all, we have a 10 euro donation from Capsert saying, "Tukadoo."
Great. Thank you, Kev.
awesome.
And
Thank you.
then we got a 25 euro donation from Code Alpha saying, "Congratulations on 2K. Keep up the great work. Awesome marathon so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the week." And yeah, with that, we reached 2K.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right, so now we're trying to actually make a path for the treasure to take back, or like, yeah, I guess you could call it a treasure in a way. We were hoping it was going to be our Cosmic Drive key, but it's just a phone. So we've
Yeah,
got to
we'll take
quickly
it.
open up the way for the treasure to actually get back to where it needs to go. So we need more bombs. I'm going to carry this guy. And over here, we can actually dig up some fruit. So is this how you remember playing the game?
Dude, 1-to-1 like that. I did those out of bound clips like just like you know.
Yeah, you found them,
first
right?
try. Yeah, I basically found them. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just gonna make sure that these Pikmin don't get blown up. That
Oh, that
one
sounded
Pikmin,
like.
I heard a Pikmin death.
Yeah,
I don't know which
yeah.
one died, but
Oh no.
that's
One
fine.
Pikmin died in the making of this speedrun. Just one.
Maybe there'll be more.
No. We'll keep it at 0. At 1. At
Just
least.
gonna wait for this to get in. Okay. So we don't actually have to pluck Pikmin if it's coming in while something else is also happening. So if we end the day right here, I get to save having to pluck like 13 rock Pikmin.
And they just get
So,
accounted for.
Yeah, they get accounted for, which is also, I think, different from the other Pikmin games. So another thing I definitely like better about this one.
Convenient, yes.
Yeah. Right, since
Yeah,
we got
remember-
no onion here, they're not gonna merge.
Oh,
So as you can see, we got more rock Pikmin,
we did.
and we lost one Pikmin.
That
Got-
one
it
was
got blown
that one
up.
was on you. That one's on you.
It was on me. No idea which one it was. Not a rock. So that's important.
It
The
was-
reds,
it
are
was-
basically useless at this point.
It was Joe Ronald. The Pikmin was called Joe.
I can't believe Joe Pikmin's dead.
It's me neither. It's pretty sad.
All right, day 5.
Anyway, yes, moving on.
Moving on.
2 more days. No,
Worthy
yeah, 2 more
sacrifice.
days. A worthy sacrifice, indeed.
This is the Twilight River, and we're gonna get another really cool new Pikmin type here. The winged Pikmin. This is
That
also the
one's-
most complicated day in the game,
the
I'd say.
run?
In the run, yeah.
Oh dang!
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think it's the second longest. Day 2 and day 5 might be a bit tied. Or which one's
That wasn't
longer?
long though. It was like 5. It felt like 5 minutes at most.
Oh, it's like Aw, thanks, but it was definitely longer.
I have a bad. I am not a clock. Not very good at asserting how much time has passed.
All right, so the winged Pikmin are over there. You remember how you get them?
Not
Oh,
like,
that enemy! Mate, the captain walked back in bounds. That was annoying.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
that is not how
Nice.
that. I don't
So,
actually remember how you're supposed to do it, but
Virginini now respawns up here. We're gonna get these Pikmin. I'm
wait,
gonna
but the rock
free-
Pikmin. Do you need those specifically?
Yeah,
or?
to kill the spider, so that now we can free the winged Pikmin.
These are pretty OP from what I remember.
Oh yeah, they break the game. Yeah, they're awesome.
They,
Like 'em.
I didn't know they break the game, but I just knew they were OP.
Alright, so these lily pads are on a cycle. We can ride them. I think I missed the optimal one, but that's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. We will talk about this later, Ronald.
So our current objective is just growing some winged Pikmin while we get enough to get rid of this little root here, which is blocking part of the river, which is blocking the lily pads we need to ride to get to the next signal we've detected, which we think
Might be the
cosmic drive key. We've also learned that there's this guy on the planet right now called Captain Olimar, who might have the cosmic drive key, and we feel like he might be in trouble. So we're gonna
help because we're
Gonna
such lovely fellows.
such lovely fellows.
Indeed.
In the meantime, I'm gonna grab some bombs over here. This is a little bit tight. We don't have much spare time to do what we need to. Luckily, that enemy is not in the way, so he's not gonna be a problem. Where's Where's Charlie? Oh, I see. That's kind of... He's here. That's not where he's supposed to be. Cool. So if the host has anything to say...
Listen. Where is Charlie supposed to be? We can talk about that.
Not there.
Not there. Okay.
Let's just quickly go off here. Just sketch the next one. That's fine.
Were you trolling me?
No,
Or?
you
No,
can say
no,
something
you
right
can.
here. Yeah.
Hey, here's a question. Do you guys like frames? Do you guys like saving frames?
Oh, you know me. I love saving frames.
Well, in a couple of hours from now, there is a save or kill the animals incentive for Super Metroid. Currently, saving is winning. So if you want to kill the animals and save the frames, you got to donate for that.
Saving them?
Let's save those frames.
I'm gonna be honest. I would save them, but
I definitely wouldn't.
yeah. You know, you're the one killing Pikmin here, so you know, I'm not surprised.
All right, so it doesn't end here. There's a oh, I don't. What's going on here, guys? Don't drown. All right, I just want the rocks. You guys can just stay here, nice and safe. Another rock, another leaf enemy that I want to get rid of, so he's not in the way. So up this giant tree. Usually we were supposed to like build a bridge to get up here, but we're if you've been watching this run, you probably already guessed that that's not what we're gonna do.
That's exactly what we're gonna do, I'm sure.
So we usually need a bridge to get up here, but we're just gonna this awesome throw that never fails to be able to get up here. Come on. Brittany? Brittany?
Brittany,
Please? Oh
Any-
no. Oh, winged Pikmin died. That's not great. I heard it die. We're gonna get this.
Yeah.
Yeah? There we go.
There
Okay.
you go.
That's a bit of a tricky one.
It would appear so. Yeah.
Alright, so we're missing one winged, which is not ideal. But we'll make do.
So you need exactly 16 winged Pikmin.
17 would have been great, but we can get away with not having exactly 17.
Okay.
And so over here we have the boss, which is where the signal came from. This is the forgot its name. It's the
Flying-
something Scornet.
It's an evil, bad bee hornet thing.
So for this first phase, we want to kill a bunch of bees while it's attacking, and then get behind it and use the wings to charge onto it. How did that wreck get up there? Bunch of cutscenes interrupting me. He's gonna turn them off. Usually we would do this boss fight without any potions, First praise. Well, I have one, which we got from the flower I threw Pikmin at before.
So you
It's
might
on
as well
this
use it.
phase. He will actually attack the captain that's active at the moment, so... Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, wait. Wrong button. Just gonna spicy our Pikmin here.
That makes them stronger, right?
Yes.
And just does more damage, which kills it immediately, pretty much.
All right, and we've also found this Captain Olimar guy that needed our help. So gonna get him back because he has what we need. He has our Cosmic Drive Key allegedly. So
Taking him home.
let's get him. Let's get him back home. Anyway, up next is the most annoying trick in the game. It's called Louis Clip. I'm not sure why it's called that. I think some runner named Louis might have found it. So because we never built this bridge, there's actually an invisible wall that's gonna be in our way. So we're gonna try to clip this Olimar fella through it by throwing Pikmin at him and just hoping they manage to get through this wall, which they did not. So this might either take a second or it might take several minutes. So we'll see how this goes.
Is it just kind of random?
It's really precise, I think, is what I would
the
say,
word.
which basically makes it random with how precise it is.
Okay.
Because you don't have that much control over how the Pikmin move.
Yeah. But they're getting there.
I mean, you see it. They're trying.
They
Come
really
on.
are.
Okay. Come on, Pikmin.
I can also talk for minutes.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you can stay updated with our events by following us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle BSG Marathon. Get a behind-the-scenes look of the event and stay up to date with the latest news of our marathons, events, and more. We are also in the process of uploading all our VODs to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BSG Marathon. Be sure to check it out.
This is probably the most inconvenient spot he could have been in. Because he's supposed to just clip through and fall down, but now he's just still on the ledge. There we go. Yeah.
Nice. Very good.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Thank you for making me feel good about myself on that one.
All right.
Yeah, it's one of the most annoying tricks in the game, I feel like most runners would agree on.
Ronald, I have a theory, by the way. You know what you said? It's Louis Clip.
Yeah?
I think it's Captain Louis that you found.
What?
I'm not sure, but I thought the one with the blue color was Louis and not Olimar, but I'm genuinely not sure.
Who's Louis? Never heard of him.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I can't tell. Louis? Who's that? I'm just going to leave it at that.
Actually,
That's my
can
theory.
I quickly flower up this winged? That would be awesome.
Oh, so he's not slower than the rest.
There you go, yeah.
Sure.
Actually, it's really important that, well, it's really convenient if all of the wings were flowered because, how many? Okay, one. Bye. You know,
Okay.
gotta save the
That
frames,
works.
you know?
That works.
Gotta save the frames. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate that that's how life is.
Dang. Yeah, just how it is.
Dang.
Enjoy
So now we're-
yourself.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Ronald. It's been great. So here's the merging. We actually got to see it this time.
Yeah. Now, there's actually a detail about this new Master Onion that's definitely worth mentioning, and that is we're not supposed to have the yellow onion. So now we have a third onion, a third Pikmin type, but we don't have the yellows, and the game's programmed in such a way that you're supposed to have the yellows at this point. So we don't have the yellows, but we do have the third slot available, and we also have wings. So as you can see, you don't even see the wings here, but we do have the wings. So things are going to get a bit messy with the Master Onion here.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you do things that you're not supposed to do, Ronald. It's going to get very difficult. No, it's not. It's going to be easy.
All right, so on this day, Captain Olimar escapes. Olimar still has woken up. He actually takes our food and leaves. He just straight up steals our food and tries to escape us, going down to the planet again, going to the area we went to on day 2. And I'm going to pull out the wings here first because, as you can see, stuff is not as it should be. So...
Interesting.
Yeah, I have to pull out the I have to pull out the wings first because it's they're not gonna get pulled out otherwise. Oh, that's not okay. And then we need the wings for this next bit.
Because they can swim. Well, they can't swim, but
No,
they
they can't
just,
swim,
They can
but
just fly over it.
But they can, however, get sniped by that
Oh
thing.
my lord!
That is so rare. That barely ever happens. That's awesome. What's not awesome about it is that it's a winged. I mean, I would have liked.
You would have need that one.
Yeah, I might actually grow another one before we go to the next day. So there is a backup here. 12 isn't. All right, gonna wait for Brittany to pluck the blue sprout, which she's just not gonna do. So I'm just gonna make her do that myself. Because that actually removes another invisible wall that prevents us from going to the boss area here.
Oh, we're gonna be going out of bounds again?
Oh no, no, we already did. I don't know if you noticed.
No,
I
have not
went
noticed
through that wall, let the captain in.
Perfectly normal phenomenon.
Yeah. So we just revealed another boss, the Quackmire Clops. Yup, this is a monster. I remember the first time I played this, I was like, they what?
That is a rock. I thought you liked rocks being sentient.
Well, this one murders my Pikmin instead of me.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have control over that myself.
Wait, instead of you, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here,
no, fair.
we're gonna try to avoid a certain damage cap so that we can hopefully one cycle this guy.
Looks good to me, but I'm no expert.
Gonna throw those off. There we go. Nice. That's
Hey,
nice. One
nice.
cycle. Yes, clap for me. Feed my ego.
Melon.
Thanks.
We got a big melon
That was
right here.
they just perfectly grabbed onto Olimar there. It was awesome.
Awesome indeed.
Usually they take way longer. They haven't even.
Oh, we found Olimar, by the way. We didn't even
just found
acknowledge
him
that.
again.
We found him again. It's in the inside of the rock.
It's gonna build the bridge here, so that hopefully it's done by the time Olimar gets back here.
It sure looks like it.
I'm just gonna make sure this crab's not a threat.
That crab looks more like an onion than the onions. but-
That is fact. All right. Usually I would just kind of like mess around on this day, but I think I'd like to have another wing, so I think I'll go do that.
Fair enough. Just one more?
I would do the trick. Actually, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna take the time to do that. Never mind. Oh, I need to save that Pikmin. He's just there. There we go. He's saved.
Saved. Wonderful.
All right. So that was we got
Okay, so-
Olimar back. We have all the 3 captains. I'm just gonna spoil this right now. During this cutscene, they're gonna find out that it's in fact not Olimar.
I'm
Big
shocked.
Reveal. Big reveal.
I'm
I lied to you
shocked.
all for the bit.
I can't believe
It's
this.
actually Captain Louis, which now Louis clip makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
It makes so much sense, Ronald, and you had me. I can't believe this. I've been betrayed.
So we find out that the real Captain Olimar is actually being held captive
And-
on a big tree.
And
Called
he
the,
wouldn't just run away
Formidable
with our
Oak.
food.
Yeah.
Probably.
And he has the Cosmic Drive Key. We also learned that that's now like just fact.
That's fact. That's not rumors. And we're out of food, so no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. We have no more food. 1 more day to go.
Easy.
I still can't believe that fish sniped a winged. That is so rare.
sick.
That
It-
is
I'm-
so rare.
It looked cool.
Yeah, it is really cool.
It's just unfortunate for you, but hey, you win some, you lose some. All right.
All right, last day. That'll be a
Good
one.
luck.
Thanks.
You'll do great. I'm sure.
I hope.
I assume
Yeah,
they
this is where we
tied him
find
up
out.
this time.
Yeah, you tied up Louis so he doesn't run off with our food again.
Fair enough. I mean, you don't have any, so you know.
True. I mean, we
just-
could have just not done that.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any food.
Yep.
Not gonna get any more because this is the final day of the run, guys. If there's any donations, now's probably the last time to read it.
All right, no donations, but I can shout out the prize one more time. Maybe Nick, you can show it a bit to the people.
Yes, absolutely.
This is just one prize out
Yes.
of the possible 4 prizes. A minimum of €25 donation,
You don't want
cumulative
this.
donation. So you can donate in the whole week. The total amount has to be minimum €25, and you'll be
seen
in the
this?
running to potentially win this prize. So keep on donating. There is some upcoming runs that still have
very cute.
open bid wars, open incentives going on. You can check those out at bsgmarathon.com/donate. So keep on donating. It's for the great cause. And let's give it back to you.
All right, we found Captain Olimar, but he's being protected by this weird yellow creature. So we get him back, but we can't actually go back the way we came. And as we go in here, there's usually a cutscene that reveals the boss. Now there's a big, giant, like, golden blob following us. And we're going to be playing a bit of a cat and mouse with it for a little bit. At least that's what's intended, and also a bit of a divisive part of this game, because some people like it and some don't. What are your experiences with it?
I had so much fun with this. It's great. I love it. I'm just guessing we're not going to be doing all of that, are we?
I think you would be correct.
I think,
if the wings are flowered, I can actually just lock onto this and just keep
go.
charging until they make this shortcut for us. So that's
Sick.
awesome. Now I want Olimar to be carried by wings again.
Faster.
Nice.
Very nice. And now we build a bridge. Another one. Oh, I hate this enemy so much.
A bumbling snitch bug.
I hate these. They're so cruel. They just throw them back into the ground. Ugh.
Gonna do another long whistle to get some Pikmin over here. So this is way ahead of where you usually be.
Yep.
And that is. We just skipped the entire first room, which is pretty big, by the way. Like, it's a big room. Here's another, like, big room. Really dark. You need the yellows to get past this, so...
We don't have those.
You don't have those. So, in fact, we're going to have to do this instead. You can just... If you walk up this route in a specific way, you can actually just make it up all the way. Be out of bounds again. So that's what we're going to do.
They really don't like walls in this one.
Walls really are a suggestion.
Yeah, definitely. You can just kind of take a stroll.
All right, so we're going to wait there because it's being carried by... Oh, hi.
Oh.
Why is... Back there. It's not supposed to be there. Alright, so we're gonna actually get some bombs here. So there's some bombs hidden behind this wall, and we also put Charlie on this one because there's more bombs here for a total of 7 bombs. Sorry to the 4-bomb squad. I hear scary music, so that indicates that the Plasm Wraith, which is the name of the boss, is near Olimar. They made it up here safely. Gonna dismiss the Reds onto it because the Reds are faster than the Wings. That's the one thing that isn't really great about the Wings, is that they're generally quite slow.
Oh, with carrying, you mean?
Yeah. So now we gotta make sure to carry him along the ledge here, not fall in bounds. Because if you fall in bounds, we're gonna have to do a bunch of stuff that we don't want to be doing.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, don't want to be doing that. All right, the final boss is coming up. Time will be when I defeat it.
Surprising.
But a
Do I
surprise
have
of
time to
everyone.
call out some wholesome message just before?
Real quick.
All right, we have 25 euros from Osimo saying, "Hi Nick, hi BSG friends, I love you, I miss you. My friends at BSG are all so beautiful."
Hi, Osimo. Thank you for that.
So, if you don't like this final boss, you're gonna like how we're gonna defeat it.
This is... I don't even know, dude. When I first had this fight, I was just... Yeah, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's what you were like?
Yeah, the entire time. It's so...
Come on. He's just not dying. You see this? He's taking so much damage and not dying. Yeah, that's just how the Plasma Wave usually goes. Either... Yeah, he's going to replenish a bunch of health. All right, well, that's how it goes. That's basically winning this game in a nutshell. Sometimes the final boss goes great. Sometimes the Wings prioritize the little bit of gold that's on the ground as opposed to the boss. It happens. All right, so we were supposed to just like blow up the boss, which would have been really satisfying because most people don't actually really like this boss too much.
No, it's
so
terrible.
it's really fun to, you know, in the speedrun to end it that way, you know, just big old bang.
And now it's
gonna replenish more, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of its gimmick. It's gonna just throw on ground, and it's gonna suck it back up to, you know, regenerate its health. Come on, Wing. That one Wing is gonna be a hero. Come on, yes. No, never mind. Okay, these Wings are gonna be heroes. All right, come on.
Yeah.
So, time.
You prepared him well for that one. Just just mid-sentence.
A 43-40, not bad. Not bad at all.
You went absolutely ham, Ronald.
Yeah, pretty good round.
Seriously. Dang. Good shit. Oh.
That is
My bad.
honestly just the perfect way to end it. Thanks, man. All right,
Wonderful.
thanks for being here.
Thanks for watching.
All right, so we get the Cosmic Draft Key back. We make it off the planet. Captain Homer's actually a really nice guy. We give him a lift back home. Our planet's saved, except not really. We got 2 fruit.
Wait, 2.
We went
2
here.
whole fruit.
Yeah, we got here to harvest seeds.
We'll be going again tomorrow.
2.
We'll be going again tomorrow. Honestly, they're gonna eat that by the time they're home. Like, how long does the travel take? I don't know.
I'd like to give a shout out to fellow runners, SBU diver Jay Numbers. I forgot the numbers in his name, but his name is Jay. He's a good guy. He has the world record if you want to look him up.
Do you want me to look up now?
No, like just for people on the people
in
watching.
general on
Had a
the
good time.
internet.
It's
Yes.
a fun game. It's my favorite Pikmin game. It's on the Switch. It's a free demo if you want to try it out. If this game interests you at all. Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
Bye, Pikmin.
I think that's
Pikmin
it for
games.
me.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you very much for that amazing, amusing Pikmin 3 Deluxe run. Up next is a real treat for you guys. I'm really excited. Please, you don't want to miss this. It is McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure by Gruntmeister, run on the Genesis. We'll be right back with an intermission. Don't go anywhere. You really don't want to miss this.